Hello and welcome, Gemini. This is Rooted Souls Tarot. I'm Lisa. Welcome. Welcome if you've been here before, and welcome if you have never been before and it's your first time. I'm so happy that you're here. So, shall we get started? I've got these lovely Healing Light Tarot cards. We use these to find our general energy, our general theme of this week's reading. Don't forget, this is for you if you are Gemini, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's a general reading, so just take from it what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. Simple. Right, so five cards to give us a general overview of what's happening with you this week, Gemini. Okay, right. We have the Three of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, Six of Cups. Okay, that Six of Cups has been coming out an awful lot this week. In fact, I think it's been in every reading I've done up to now, so that's interesting. So for you this week, the energy around you, if you so choose to use it. We've got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is all about looking out onto the horizon, looking out there into the world. Where to now? What's next for you? Where can you take yourself to bring yourself more joy, more passion, more satisfaction in life, whether that's in work life or in hobbies or projects, whatever it is that you're putting your time and energy into. Then we've got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, she is very confident. She draws abundance to her. She is vibrating on a very high level, as are all of the queens. And she's just open to change, open to forward movement, open to taking the right steps, the steps she needs to take moving onwards. And that's you. That's the energy you've got this week. So if you choose to move forward this week, you've got this lovely energy around you to help you move forwards with confidence. Then we've got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is about seeing something new. It's also about finding clarity. And being a double-edged sword, this information that's coming your way, it could go either way. It could be good, it could be bad. But whatever, you are starting to see things clearer, whether that's with new inspirations coming your way or with news that's coming your way. The Knight of Cups, you're taking steps now towards your happiness. Taking action, moving forwards. It's a knight. So how are you being proactive this week to move towards the things that make you happy? There's going to be some area that you're actually just taking baby steps forward towards those lovely cups, towards that happiness, that joy, that contentment, and maybe even love. Got the Six of Cups there. Six of Cups is about the past. It's about how things maybe used to be. Maybe when you were younger, maybe when you were a child, or just a younger version of you. So the past, I think, is going to come into play in some way this week. So let's delve a bit deeper. Let's see what's been going on with your recent past. See what's been happening in your recent past, because that influences what's happening at this current moment, this weekly energy that you've got. So what's been happening in the past for Gemini, and how's that affecting us this week, or what's important? Okay, death and rebirth. Okay, an ending of some sorts and a new beginning. Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Okay, recent past energy. There's been an ending and a new beginning. So if I remember correctly, there was talk of the ending of a toxic relationship, someone that maybe wasn't bringing the right things to the party, somebody in your life that maybe needed to be given the heave-ho. So this speaks of death, it speaks of rebirth, it speaks of endings and brand new beginnings. So it could well be even that you have resolved some issues with this person and you're having a brand new beginning with them. But maybe not, because we've got this Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups even, walking away from the things that don't make you happy anymore. releasing the things that don't make you happy anymore, that no longer serve you. So this ending that has happened has been of your making, and I think that's going to influence what's happening for you this week. So we've got the Ace of Cups there. Ace of Cups is the beginning of new happiness, the start of new love. A little seedling of something that has got potential to bring you much more happiness, love and contentment in your life. So something's happened, something's come your way, and it's a little seedling, and you get to nurture it, to grow it, to bring it into life. But I actually think that you're overanalyzing it and you're overthinking the situation, because we've got it clarified with that Eight of Swords. So something's come your way in the recent past that has been a little seedling, a little nugget of something that you can love, you can grow, you can make it bigger. Maybe it is somebody new in your life, a potential love match, but there's been some major overthinking on your behalf, major maybe sabotaging the situation because you're overthinking, making things feel more complicated than they necessarily need to be. And then we've got this Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about juggling. It's about trying to balance things. And the Page of Pentacles is about new things coming your way, news coming your way, maybe in the area of Pentacles. So hopefully this juggling and balancing that you've been doing of your Pentacle, whether that's health, whether that's wealth, whatever else that's tangible, that's material in your life, I think it's coming to an end. You've maybe got a solution to it. Some news come your way that's going to help you with your juggling and your balancing. So let's have a little bit of a look, see what's going on in your current energy, Gemini. Let's see what's happening at the moment. Obviously, I think that Three of Pentacles it comes after that Death card for me. It's you now looking into the future. Sorry, the Three of Wands. You looking into the future, looking into the out into the world to see where next. What's next for you in the realms of joy and of passion. And what areas can you can you move to bring more growth, more expansion and more joy into your life? Right, oh dear, I'm in bad shuffling mode. Apologies if cards go flying. Try and focus on them and hopefully not lose any more. Right, current energy for you, Gemini. What's going on this week for you? How can you use this information to move through the week in the best possible way? The easiest possible way, I actually want to say. Right. The Hierophant. The Three of Swords. The Six of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The Four of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. So, I think this week might feel a little bit tricky. Might feel a little bit overwhelming. And your current energy, you might be feeling a little bit out of sorts mentally. I think you may also be feeling the need to reconnect with your spiritual side. However that looks for you, whether that is nature, is your church, whether you like to go to a place of worship, whether your yoga mat is your place or your meditation space is your place. I feel like there's a lot of reconnection going on, feeling the need to reconnect with that spiritual side of you, that spiritual side of life. We've got two highly spiritual cards there, the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Both very intuitive, both very in tune. So I think, you are connecting with your divine self, I think, in order to reconnect. And then with the following from that comes from your connection to your intuition. And maybe, this is happening because you are looking for this clarity, this inspiration. I actually very much feel like there's a purpose behind it, that you're doing it for, maybe because you're feeling maybe ungrounded, maybe because you are looking for some answers about something in some way. because there is a sense of, we've got this, the Three of Swords. Obviously the Three of Swords is about heartbreak, it's about grief, it's about sadness, and I think there is that underlying energy of that this week, whether it's for, you know, front and centre, I'm not sure. I think it's just it feels more like an underlying tone of that feeling. Sadness, I think, for a lot of you, more sadness rather than the grief, the you know, or as not as big as heartbreak. I feel like it's just a sense of sadness, and I think you're needing to go within yourself, you know, get into that inner world of yours, to help you to figure stuff out. We've got the Four of Swords there. Four of Swords is about meditation. It's about finding peace. It's about quietening the mind, about going within. And I think to resolve some of the things that have maybe come up, the feelings that have maybe come up, and this sadness that feels like it's very much a part of you at the moment, I think, you know, you're taking time to either go within and look and search for answers and try and figure stuff out, or actually just go within for some peace, for some mental rest, for some to recharge yourself. I mean, any form of meditation, of spiritual practice is refreshing. It's going to give you a little bit of a boost, and I think it's what's needed at the moment. I think that reconnection with self, with spirit, with you know, your divine self is going to be useful for you moving through it forwards. We've got the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles there. So Six of Pentacles is about balancing the energy. So, you know, when things feel out of sorts and we're, you know, giving too much of ourselves to a situation, then we need to readdress the balance and to bring back the balance in the situation, because that's when things get blocked, things get stagnant, and things that can't move forwards. And also resentment comes in, that and don't usually use that word, but I think there's something that's feeling quite out of balance for you at the moment. And I think that's because maybe the way that you're feeling, because of this sad underlying sadness and this little bit feeling out of sorts and needing a little bit of a boost and a refresh of your mental self. I think there's a situation that feels not quite in balance, and it's making you feel a little bit resentful at the moment. Three of Pentacles is about working together. So maybe someone's not pulling the weight. Someone's not in maybe in work, even at home, someone's not quite pulling the weight. You're not working together as a team. It maybe feels like everything is out of kilter and you're doing most of the work, whereas other people aren't. So, you know, take some time for yourself. Take some time to have a little bit of peace, have a little bit of you time, and just do the things that the things that connect you to whatever it is that the energy that's, I'm trying to think of the right words. My words have lost to me. See, I can't even say that sentence right. Perimenopause brain. I've lost words. But the energy that's bigger than us, the energy that is bigger than us, I think, well, however you can connect to that this week is going to be a winner, right? Because I think it'll also refresh you as well. Moving forwards, what's the energy of our future energy? Another Ace of Swords, clarity, light at the end of the tunnel actually as well, this card always makes me think of. See all those steps, at the end of those steps, there's a light. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so moving forwards, I think there is going to be some clarity or some well-needed light at the end of the tunnel, because we've got this Five of Swords there, clarifying this. Five of Swords is about inner conflict, mental conflict, and it's about releasing yourself from it, freeing yourself from it. So I think there's going to be some clarity in a situation that is going to free your mind from this mental stress, this mental conflict, this inner unsettled energy that's within you, within your mind, maybe caused by what's happened in the past. But I think you're going to be free from it. It's going to be able to be released because of some information or something that maybe you've just reframed it, you've looked at it a little bit differently, and it's going to give you a little bit of a freeing moment. We've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So I also think this is tied in with the Knight of Cups. I think you are very conscious about moving forward towards your happiness, moving forward to bring a little bit more love, a little bit more joy and contentment in your life. And I think you're doing that by sort of choosing the things that bring you value, being discerning about what you move forwards with, how you move forwards, whether that's with, in work or with love or with home. I think you're being more discerning. You're picking the things that are of value to you, that bring you value. You put energy in. Again, it's that balance of energy. You put energy in and you're getting energy back. You're getting stuff back. It's give and take, give and take. So I think you're being very discerning moving forwards about the people and the things and the jobs, the whatever that you're putting your energy into. You're making sure that the energy flows both ways. Then we've got that Knight of Pentacles. So moving forwards, again, two knights I feel very connected to this. So moving forwards, taking action, taking baby steps in the right direction, moving towards the things that make you happy in a little bit of a cautious way. Just being discerning again about how you spend your pentacle, what you do with your pentacle. So your pentacle being your health, your wealth, your time, something tangible, something earthly, something that you can spend. And so, yeah, I think moving forward, you're moving cautiously. You're moving cautiously and just finding that balance, putting your energy into things that you get it reciprocated. You get that energy back, that the rewards back from it. So then we've got the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is maybe feeling a bit of a lack of motivation, but also maybe not feeling quite contented or quite satisfied with what you have in front of you. There's I feel like there's some sort of the things that you thought were going to bring you maybe some happiness or were going to bring your mojo back and sorry, it's a big plane flew overhead. I just don't think you're feeling it. I think it's going to be a little bit of a struggle from this first initial shift of finding clarity, releasing those negative thoughts or that thing that's been on your mind to, really taking steps in the right direction. I think you're going to come to a little bit of an impasse where you may have to re-examine which direction you go, which fork in the road you take. Maybe things, aren't quite what you expected, and so maybe you're just going to have a little bit of a rethink moving forwards. Maybe we've got this Six of Cups here at the end. I'm going to have another card, King of Wands, moving forwards with passion and courage. So maybe you need to reconnect with your younger you. The thing that you thought made you happy, maybe used to make you happy in the past, no longer does. So maybe have a little bit of an examination in it, look within and try and figure out, actually, was this, just because this used to make me happy in the past when I was younger, doesn't mean that it has to now, and that's okay, and that's okay to move on. So I think you're having a little bit of a shift, actually, just a shift in and a realisation, actually, the things that I thought made me happy don't. And that's all right. They used to make me happy in the past when I was younger or even just in the recent past, but now they don't. And so it might take a little bit of courage, not our courage, a little bit of courage to sort of shift and to take that different route. But I think you've just got to take action, to move forwards, to do it with meaning, to throw yourself behind it. And I think it will bring you the rewards. It will bring you everything that you need, I think, if you make that shift. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that, Gemini. I hope this has resonated with you in some way. I'd love to know how. Please let me know in the comments, even if you just want to leave me an emoji, if you're not feeling brave and don't want to share, more to the point. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Don't forget, if you want to become part of this little community I'm trying to build, then it's completely free. Just press subscribe and press that notification button, the little bell thing, so that you make sure you don't miss out on any of your readings. And in the meantime, have a great week. Look after yourself. Stay rooted, stay open, and stay magical. And I will catch up again with you very, very soon.